for you. Shall I do the whole show? Hi, it's good to be here. Who here has put on any lockdown timber? I'm eating like Henry VIII at the moment. I feel like we're probably going to go back into lockdown, aren't we? So I feel like I'm just going to carry on eating the way I have been for the last 18 months, 2 years. Because apparently, pizza, not in a moon's boosh. I know! I found that out the other day. I've been eating it like a snack. So I'm trying to go to the gym, I'm trying to get like fit and healthy and... so horrible, I hate it. I hate it so much. It's the worst, but the reason I hate going to the gym is that I'm really forgetful. Every time I go, I always forget something, whether it's like a clean t-shirt, my hairbrush, or my willpower. There's always something I forget, and the other day I worked out the worst thing to forget, and that was my towel. So I got out of the shower and I was like, oh, are you gonna solve this or okay? Walking around like T-Rex and shat itself. Oh no! So I thought, I live in Brighton, so I thought, fuck it, I'll air dry. Woo! So I was Kate Bushing my way around the dressing room, changing room, trying to get dry, and get it, Kate Bush. Anyway. It's terribly rude. But I wasn't getting dry quick enough, so I thought, I know what? Genius, I'll go under the hand dryer. Now, we have those hand dryers at the gym that are quite forceful. Once you get at the airport, you know. So I was drying in no time. However, I did feel bad for the other people in the change room who had to witness my fun one, looking like it was skydiving. Sorry everyone. So I'm not allowed back there anymore. Thank God for Joe Wicks. Said no one ever. Thank God. So I've just been on holiday. Ooh, no, jealous. It's Gran Canaria with my best friend Saffron. Not her stage name, real name, Saffron. They love that. Yeah, so we went on holiday, we had a lovely time together. But what I find quite funny when you go on holiday, you say, isn't it weird? This time last week, we were at home, watching pointless. And now look at us sitting on the beach sipping a pina colada. It's so weird, Saffron, it's so weird. Time. But it doesn't happen. But it doesn't happen with anything else. You don't get paid, and you're going shopping in Waitrose, you're wandering the aisles, and you think, gosh, it's so weird. This time last week, I was crying into a pot noodle. Oh, look at me, living my best life. Essentials brioche, I think I shall. Gorgeous. Or go on a first date, you're sitting opposite someone, and you say, gosh, it's so weird. This time last week, I had another guy's dick in my mouth. What's that? It's funny how that happens, isn't it? So yeah, I've just been snapped up. No, I've got myself a nice boyfriend, he's lovely. He's a wee bit shorter than me. I'm quite tall, I'm a tall lady, man-sized if you will. I'm very tall, but he's teeny tiny. I mean, like bigger than a burrower. But smaller than a hobbit. Sort of vibes. He's so tiny that every time I turn around, I think he's proposing. I'm like, yes! He's just walking along. I do. But yes, it's going very well. The way we met, so basically my friends, my happily married friends, said, Kate, as soon as you stop looking, that is when you'll find it. Is it? As soon as you stop looking, that's when you'll find it. So I bought some horse blinkers to really knock out those side vision. So when he chatted me up, he had to approach from the front so as not to startle me. With a flat palm and a sugar cube. Thank you very much. But yes, it's going very well. He's lovely. So yeah, I was a repeat offender. I was on the dating scene for many years, not slightly too long, as my mum says. Too long. But I was on all the apps, TripAdvisor. I was on all of the, I was on Bumble and Tinder and all that, but I was on Bumble. And with Bumble, the women have to send the first message and make the first move. It's very modern. Very modern. So I'm not very good at flirting. I'm not very good at anything. But I'm not very good at the sort of initial conversation. So I sent a message to Dean. I was like, hey Dean, here is a list of my favourite Deans in no particular order. This is going to work. Dean Kane from Superman, good one. Dean Gaffney from EastEnders, excellent choice. Forest of Dean. Normally I say Rottingdean, which is a village near Brighton, and it doesn't really work anywhere but Brighton. So I won't say that. And of course you. And he replied, great, want to see my dick? Yes. To Gavin, I thought this will be funny. Hey Gavin, would you prefer 3 massive testicles or 100 little ones? How big is massive? Like grapefruit size? And grape. Grapefruit, grape. Grapefruit, 3. Unattended? Pardon? Where are you leaving your testicles? Grapefruit size? I'd go for 3. Anyway. He never replied, and thank you for your input. Now I know. And then one guy was like, hey there, blue eyes. Trying to be flirty, and he replied, it's glaucoma. I mean, he was 18. You've got to cast the net wide. One chap on his Tinder bio said, I want to crack an egg in your arse and fuck it until it scrambles. So the one does exist, guys. He's a bit short than me, but he's lovely. He's lovely. There are many benefits to being single. There are many benefits to being single. My top 3 were as follows. Number 1. Yes! The starfish position. This is the ultimate sleeping position. It can only be achieved without a partner. Number 2, promiscuity. Need I say more? And number 3, my vibrator didn't try to do me up the bum. Just Christmas and birthdays, special occasion. But I'm not very good at like sexy talk when you're in bed and I was dating someone a few years ago and he said, how does my cock feel? I mean, it wasn't quite as jaunty as that. I mean, I know I live in Brighton, but I'm pretty sure he was straight. It was a bit more breathy. And I was trying to think of like a sexy word to describe how lovely it felt. I was having a nice time. So I was trying to think of like a sexy word in my head, and I said, snug. Well, I wanted to say snug as a bug in my rug, but I couldn't. Oh, that would be so good. But another way to make somebody feel super uncomfortable in bed, you can have this, it's just as they're getting closer, approaching, docking, whatever you want to call it. Oh, don't say docking. Sorry, I'll leave on this. Ruined it. It's having a nice time. You look them deep in the eyes and you whisper, and it's super important that you whisper. It's great if you want a starfish, because they will not